Yeah, it was the same one as last time, man.
Oh, fuck. I knew I forgot something.
Fucking slacker.
Hold on. I might have one as the quest goes on. All right, never mind. We'll see.
Yeah, we may have to narrate a lot through text today as well.
All right, should be streaming. Looks like Sassy's gonna watch. All right, so last week you guys finished a long rest in Crust Keep. I say that reluctantly. You got some ladyberry gifts. Elizabeth Crust kind of gave you a little mini interrogation, a little bit. Had breakfast with Lord Crust. He kind of told you guys some of his sorrows. He feared that his son would not live much longer, who had been sick for at least a dozen years. Reiterated his protection and sense of justice to Elisenda and against her scheming family. And then he also told of this new agreement with the Lapan race. Species? Isn't it species?
It's species
yeah,
now in 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, it always
But we're
was
still-
species, right? Because race is a, like, variation of the human beings, right? Isn't that technically how they're termed?
I mean, character creation says race, even if you're like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in a
something.
fantasy setting, like in Tolkien, referred to like elves and men and dwarves as races. So I feel like
Hey, Ted. Can he hear us?
Can you hear us, Ted?
Maybe.
I see him in there. I heard a shout.
Excited.
yeah, I see him.
That may have been us in excitement.
Maybe he can hear. Oh, he can hear.
He
Maybe
can
can't
hear.
speak.
All
All
right.
Perfect.
that'll
Oh, you
work.
can hear us.
All right.
Nice.
Ted is joined from
Little
the
by little.
Good shit. VPN.
post-apocalyptic
All
world.
major.
All right, so after you guys had your little breakfast with Lord Crust, he also kind of recruited you or for future tasks. Wanted you to be available for his need of future heroes. You guys agreed to. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't we?
Hey, Ted, we can hear you.
There he is. Look at this.
Nice.
There's an insurmountable. There's been a whole lot of technical difficulties to get to this, huh?
Hell
He's
yeah.
got his picture up.
Yeah, I can even
Yeah,
see
buddy.
him.
Good shit.
Well, hopefully the game runs all right. We'll see. A little slow, but
Hey, I am impressed.
me too, man.
You got a lot of hurdles there, and then you got to deal with the firewalls and shit once you get to a place with power and internet, huh?
Yeah. And the boss walks in at 11:30 p.m. Wondering what the fuck I'm doing.
He'll get
Just
over it.
looking up
So
some
busy.
houses.
Have you heard of Hickory County? It's great. It's got great housing possibilities.
Yeah.
It's a boom
Very
town.
interesting architectural style. Very unique.
It's rustic. Where were we? So you guys left. You did some cooking first, just to remind y'all that you probably got a bunch of shit you haven't used yet.
We basically all failed. I think 3 out of 4 recipes or some shit.
I didn't Elizabeth throw in a roll for you though, because you guys failed.
Yeah, the last one, the fourth, I think we.
I felt like that happened. Well, I still see stuff in you guys' inventory. Just to remind everybody that you have
So
items.
I'm definitely going to be eating some of it as soon as this combat's over because I've spent all of my resources.
So you guys headed back to the Wizard Tower, and after a short couple hour journey, you reached the southern part of Hickory Hill and noticed 2 fishermen near said Wizard Tower. I believe there was unprovoked attacks on the fishermen.
Disagree.
I feel like that's a little revisionist, but okay.
Okay, you don't like my phrasing of what happened there. The way I remember it is these are just 2 innocent guys over there fishing, and you guys just went over and attacked them. That's how.
I think there were some clues first, maybe like
Yeah, there was lots of clues and stuff, and it was probably fairly reasonable to attack them. A bit brash, but to be expected with this group. Following the unprovoked assault on the fishermen, there just happened to be a whole bunch of allied fishermen inside the tower, also known as the Cutthroat Gang of Rats, who were the fellow gang members of Elton Fingers, who you had, well, I guess you didn't kill him, but you chased him into his own death at the hands of the those insect creatures. Ankeg? Is that what they were called?
Ankegs.
Ankegs.
Yep.
They were fun.
He went down there of his own volition.
After you guys showed up and questioned him sharply in the bar. It's a gray interaction. There's no good guys. There's very good people on both sides.
Ouch.
Not really. He was an asshole. So following the start of that battle, you guys did a kind of a desperate attempt to gain entry into the Wizard Tower, and wisely done, as your employer, Willem Feathers, was inside being tortured by Tiffany Toprat and her gang of cutthroats and priests. Got some decent level priests throwing shit at you. That was fun. You guys, it was got a little dicey there for a bit, but you persevered and ended up capturing 2 of these. They kind of just surrendered after Tiffany went down. And that is where we begin tonight. You are now out of combat. This is the scene in the bottom level of this wizard tower that doesn't have any top level map, so that's all you get. And as you guys are finishing up, and these guys have just surrendered, you're now out of battle, but you do hear coming through the... I believe you kicked to open the door, so it's just open. Maybe a little damaged from on the hinges or on the frame. I don't know. I don't know how door systems worked in.
I don't know, just in general, when you kick a door in, like the jam near the handle breaks first.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they did some weird shit with like locking doors in like medieval times. I guess they can do whatever I want because it's my fantasy world. So we'll say they use modern style door handles.
So like push bars that you see in stores.
No, probably not that fancy. I think they used to do stuff with like cords and stuff though in like old times. If I remember reading like some of those like Pillars of the Earth books and stuff, like you have a cord that you drape through like a hole in the top, and that would be tied to like a bar on the inside. So you could just pull the cord in once you were inside.
Like a latch.
Yeah,
tied
like
to
a
the
latch.
rope.
Yeah. And then you could lock it by just pulling the cord in. I believe I remember reading that and being like, that's kind of fucking ingenious. And you don't need like a lot of small working parts, you know, like you would need for a doorknob. It's just like a pretty simple machine.
Yeah.
So as you guys are finishing up this battle and taking these guys have surrendered and are kind of sitting there, Willem Feathers is kind of crying and cowering in the corner as he's missing several fingernails and has several bruises and cuts to his face and body. Looks like he's been, roughed up pretty well.
Yeah.
And he kind of stands up, and through the from the outside, the guards finally arrive conveniently after the battle ends, and they kind of look out the aftermath and the bodies outside, and they recognize who these dead bodies are. Obviously, they've had run-ins with these troublemakers for years now. Not really years, but. These are the gang, one of the one of the two gangs in town. So the guards kind of recognize them, and they come in and they recognize you guys, obviously, since you're the heroes of the month. And these guards come in and they start kind of just like securing the area and looking around, and they walk in and they look and they start telling Willem Feathers as he's kind of cowering in the corner. One of the guards kind of starts just kind of telling him this, like, you couldn't leave it alone, could ya? You started sending more after him or trying to get your books back. Told you this would happen. And he just continues to kind of cower and whimper. He's not much of he's no hero. The guards kind of start cleaning up the bodies, and they look over at the prisoner ones, and they kind of offer to you guys, we'll take these prisoners off your hands, unless you want the trouble of taking them to jail yourself.
Please do.
And they start gathering up these prisoners and escorting them out, and they're kind of... They're roughing them up a little bit. You don't like these cutthroats. They've had some run-ins in the past, and the soldiers kind of look around at the body count as they're kind of dragging these bodies in outside and gathering up all the remnants, and they look around. They're like, "Well, you took out the whole gang. Quite the work for a group of 4 of you." He says, "Is that all?" They kind of looked around at all the numbers. Kugelberg.
I don't have my sound
What?
effects today.
After a few minutes and things getting cleaned up and the guards just kind of outside milling around because, I mean,
What else is there to do?
they're all dead. It's not like they got to fight anybody. They showed up late. And to be fair, your battle only lasted like a minute.
Yeah.
Which I guess, I don't know, quite the minute, I guess.
A minute's a long time in a fight.
It is a long time in a fight. You're right.
I was in wrestling and I was younger, and you have 3-minute rounds. That's
Yeah,
so
there's a lot
long.
that can happen in a minute. Yeah, you get so tired.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it only takes like 15 seconds of wrestling before you're tired.
Exhausted.
Yeah, you're just like,
spend all
I
of
just
your
used
energy.
everything, just trying to go at you for that last 15 seconds. Now I'm dead.
You're like, how much is left and how many rounds do we have? Oh my god.
So the guards are kind of just milling around, and Willem starts to gather himself a little bit more and stops whimpering so much and kind of looks around, and he starts kind of cursing the rats that had tortured him, and he's angry that they would, how dare they come and do this to me, rip my fingernails out and beat me, steal my books. I'm Willem Feathers. But his boasts seem hollow after crying for the
What we
last
just saw.
minute and a half.
Yeah.
Willem peaked early.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you guys and he smiles a little bit. You see he might be missing a tooth or two. And he says, I know Elton's dead. They told me the whole time they were ripping my fingernails out. But did you get any of the books?
Not so much. We didn't have any luck finding the books on his body.
He starts crying again, whimpering. I didn't even get the goddamn books. He goes, but at least I got that son of a bitch, and now you got the rest of this crew. And he kind of begrudgingly, goes over and points to a chest that is full of your 10,000 gold. I will award the party your blood money.
Got paid.
Your blood money.
I know. It's our first big money.
This is blood money, Marion.
Yep.
Wow. Sometimes Fantasy Grounds is weird. Like
Is it
entering
struggling?
numbers in. There you go.
So I really wish that they had the ability to just like add or subtract a quantity.
Yeah, you gotta
like, gold and
you
stuff.
click the field and then you have to type the number and you have like a limited
Yeah.
time. Like, and you can't stop typing. If you stop typing for like a second, then it's like freezes that's the number, and then if you
Yep.
you have to start all over again. It can be difficult. Especially when you're trying
Yeah.
to type like 5-digit XP numbers and you're doing math in your head.
Mm-hmm.
These are the struggle. The struggle is real. Math is hard. That's what I'm saying. All right, so he awards you your 10,000 gold. And then he just kind of goes back to sulking and trying to tend to his fingers a bit. Does anybody want to use any healing or what have you? You're just kind of milling around here. We'll say that it's been, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes as you're kind of chatting with the guards and moving the bodies. And
So I would definitely like to eat the mushrooms that I cooked up yesterday.
you guys want to take a short rest, or
Yeah.
there's also a wondrous library of magic just one level above you, Mazer.
That is true.
And
Yeah, I think Feathers owes you a peek up there, Bjorn, after what we've done.
I say, even if he objects, he'll get over it. Like, he saw what we just did.
So are you gonna ask him to go ahead and ask?
No, I'm just gonna walk upstairs.
You're just gonna start walking upstairs.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck
He
it.
kind of notices you going upstairs, but he's so like he's so wounded and just tending to his wounds and kind of whimpering, and
Yeah.
he pays you
guys
no
deal with
mind.
him.
He pays you no mind, sir. So let me get
Perfect.
my Mazer wizard game out. I thought I had it.
Let me get
God
my.
damn it.
I made notes for this to.
Yeah. Did you plan to?
I did that way.
What you want?
So here's my problem. I know all of the like first and second level wizard spells. I just had decision paralysis last time, so it was.
So you made some
I was like,
decisions in the downtime. I gotta make decisions.
I made a short list, so now I mean, none of them are really all that super powerful, but
That means
still.
the mechanic's working though. But you have to.
Yeah.
I gotta get ready for it.
Yeah.
All right, so you head up to the upstairs library, and it smells of old damp books and not damp, but I guess damp. Old books kind of have that damp smell.
Yeah. Like slightly yeasty or moldy paper.
Yep.
A little bit.
A little bit, just like old. Smells like grandma's house.
Uh-huh.
And actually, my basement kind of smells like it anymore. So, not gonna lie, I kind of like it though.
Just part of having a basement.
What do you want to do? Do you want to search for a particular spell? Do you just want to do a random, see what you might find, or would you like to look for something more like historical or some informational research? A more abstract idea, I guess.
I was thinking about looking for either Tenzer's floating disc or continual flame.
These are what level?
They are, I think they're both second level. Tenzer's maybe first. I mean, I can also pick lower level spells.
No, you can pick any spell that you want as long as it's something you can.
Yeah.
I don't think you can copy.
No.
Spells you can't cast, right?
Exactly.
That are at any level. You can pick whatever you want. There's a lot of spells. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of scrolls. There's a lot of. It's a library of a lot.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Tenzer's floating disc.
And that's a level 2?
It's a first level spell even.
Okay. You need to make a d20 roll, and you need to beat an 11. Or
D20
11 or
roll.
higher.
Oof, a 2.
Oof. You are unable to find Tensor's floating disc.
Alrighty.
And you search for, we'll say, 10 minutes.
Alright, that'll work.
What was the other spell you were looking for?
Continual flame.
What level
Mostly
is
I just
that?
want to make, I think it's second level. It just makes it so that I can make somebody's like sword to be on fire forever, but it doesn't do any damage. It's purely aesthetic,
Pretty
but
cool.
I still want it.
Would you like to search for that, or would you like to continue to search for your Tensor's floating disk? We say you spent 10 minutes, so
I'm gonna give up on the floating disc. I haven't had any luck with that. I'm gonna look for the continual flame.
all right, and that's at level 2, so this is gonna be a 12 on the die.
All right.
That's
Still,
a miss.
failure.
You spend another
No
10
luck this
minutes
time.
searching for this different spell, and you don't find anything. But I don't know. Let me see what you got here. Do you have the spell? Oh. Major wasn't ready. Major was hoping you were going to hit your rolls.
I thought it was too. I had 2 chances.
But now Major can audible a little bit.
Yep. Do I just find some random stuff?
You do come across... Do you have magic missile?
I do.
Okay. Do you have...
I don't have mage armor though.
Okay. You come across mage armor.
Yeah.
And you may copy it into your book if you like.
Oh yeah.
That's a good spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't what he chose.
I'd say
though,
for sure.
Krusty.
No, it wasn't.
It's a consolation prize.
Yeah.
All part of the mechanic.
Yeah. That one wasn't even on my short list, so it wasn't even one that I was looking for.
I'm surprised. That's like one
Yeah.
of the first spells I always take with the.
It is a really good one. I don't know why it wasn't on my short list, and I also don't know why I just associated it with magic missile. My brain just connected the two.
Because I mean, it gives you what, like 3 armor class?
Basically, yeah.
Like
13.
I think you would have associated it with magic missile because magic missile, like, no, I guess that's shield.
Yeah,
Shield.
same. That's what I was thinking. Like, that's the connection my brain made.
But
But
the
it's
thing, mage
wrong.
armor, shield, it's wrong. No, mine made the same one. So there you
Yeah.
go.
All right, so you
It does.
copy that one down with your magical quill that you can generate. Although you weren't even searched for anything, you just kind of went up there.
Nope.
Which I should start to expect from you guys. You guys just kind of do whatever.
Yeah.
Just
It's like
attack
Willem wasn't really in
fisherman.
any.
I'm just going
position
up
to
here. What's he
stop
gonna
us.
do? What's that fucking
Yeah.
kid gonna do? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me from looking at this magic book?
Right.
All right, so Willem's down here now, still crying a little bit, and he kind of looks around and realizes that one of you's gone, and he starts to think about like getting up and looking, but does any of you others want to do anything to try and distract him, or just basically
Gopan
tell
would
him he's
walk
not
over.
going anywhere?
Gopan would walk over and use like 2 hit points of his paladin healing on his fingers that are messed up and say, "Don't worry about Bjorn. I think he's earned it." And so kind of healing him in an intimidating way.
All right.
Nice. So you regrow his fingernails.
Yeah. But I also kind of glower over him and tell him not to worry about it.
It seems to the healing seems to really make him feel better, and he kind of forgets about looking for wandering Mazer. And Mazer, you realize that no one's really come up here to bitch at you for looking in the library. Would you like to continue your research?
I mean, I'm fine with calling that if you are, but I mean, I'm also down with min-maxing it and just collecting all the spells.
Well, I was kind of thinking you guys were like taking a short rest here. You don't have to if you want to
think
just
we
get the
definitely
fuck out.
I think
Yeah,
we
we need a
definitely
short
should.
rest.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I'll grant a
We're
short
all pretty
rest,
injured.
and you can continue perhaps one more time to try and find something.
All right. I'll look for a find familiar. So
Find
level 1 spell.
familiars at a what level?
First level.
That would be a 11 or higher you're looking for. There you go.
Finally made one.
As you
Get that
dig through
dragon breath.
the scrolls
dragon breath,
and
baby.
as you dig through the scrolls and the tomes, you come across a old ancient book, and looking at it, it's got a picture of an owl on it. You kind of dust it off and open it up, and you're like, oh, this is a spell. It's got a spell for Find Familiar, and some drawings and pictures and tales of ancient wizards and their sort of more famous familiars.
Very nice.
What do you think of that? You
That's
also
very cool.
now gain your Find Familiar spell.
Yeah.
As another 10 minutes ticks by, and we'll say most of the hour of the short rest has gone by. If anyone is, I imagine you guys are all using up your 1 hit dice, right?
Yep. And I'm gonna eat some shrooms while I'm studying.
It sounds risky.
I'm also going to use Song of Rest, so I'm going to give everybody 6 extra hit points. 1 extra, I mean. D6. So everybody gets 1 extra.
Did you just try to call your shot?
Under the river.
Under the river. I've been on the bottom of the river. So you ate your mushrooms, and that gives you some magic points back, I believe. There,
Yep.
Mazer. Some
So
arcane
some
recovery
arcane
is the
recovery.
proper term.
Yep.
See the recipes and what they do. There's like something shared, right?
You want to see the recipes? Well, it's also
Yeah,
based on
'cause-
what you roll when you at creation time.
No, I know. I have +2 lady bread in my
I'll pull up
my thing, and I don't remember exactly what that does.
Hold on, let me find her. I think your +2 lady bread is gonna be just +2 hit dice. No, it looks like it's +2 hit dice, +1 dex attack.
+1 dex attack. Right.
Yeah, that would be like the standard
Cool.
lady bread roll. I don't think you had like a really. If it's +2 hit dice, it has to be that, right?
Yeah.
It was good, but it wasn't. Yeah,
No, yeah, it's a
it
decent
wasn't
roll.
insane.
I mean, that's just a level 0 one, though. So, yeah, if you eat that, you'll get
Yeah.
2 hit dice to roll as recovery, and you'll have +1 dex attack for the next 4 hours. As in, +1 to any dex-based attack.
I feel like the day just started. Like it's got to still be like the morning, right? Or
It
like
is,
early
it's-
afternoon.
It's late morning. It took a couple hours to travel from
Okay.
the keep to
Yeah,
here. So it's, I mean, it's approaching, like, midday, but it's probably, like, I don't know, 10:45 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat this lady bread yet, but I am gonna eat it today. I think it's gonna be a long day. Paladin's out of spells. Bjorn can't have a bunch of spell slots left.
He gained back a few,
Yeah, I ate some shrooms, which helped.
which gave him some arcane recovery.
Yep. So I got 2 of my second level spell slots back, but I'm still like halfway spent.
What about you, Gurgleberg? You gonna sit with the 17 wound?
He is muted. at the
Uh-oh.
moment.
Uh-oh.
I think he rolled a recovery dice, didn't he?
Yeah, sorry. I rolled 1 dice, and that's all I got. I don't have any other healing potions except for supreme healing, which I'm not going to use. And yeah. Also, my laptop is about to die, so I've got like probably 30 minutes left, so I'll probably save it for the heat of battle. If maybe someone could control my character in the meantime.
That's
I'm
fine.
watching the stream on a work computer.
Alright.
That'll work.
Yeah.
We're about 15 seconds behind, so I won't see all the rolls right away, but you can tell me whatever.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
I imagine this is quite the setup Ted has going. Just
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I
many
mean, I
different
got a whole room
devices.
to myself, but it's crazy.
Where's your laptop charger?
It's not working. I don't know what's going on. It just won't work.
Holy shit! Yep,
no.
that's how things go when you have this kind of things happening.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yep.
what's that law? What can go wrong will go
Murphy's.
wrong. Murphy's law.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll continue forward, and we'll save your laptop battery for battle, if and when
If
there is
there's
battle. There's always
Yeah.
fucking battle. Let's be honest.
Yep. With this group anyway.
Major likes battle. There's always going to be some battle. I think I've done like one session where there wasn't some fighting.
Yeah, probably maybe one, maybe two, but
Yeah, it's rare. Usually you're either starting in it or finishing
Yeah.
or having one in the
Both.
middle or something. All right, so Mazer got there. Spent about an hour here. You guys took a short rest. Some of you, Mazer ate his mushrooms. Copan played his little music. Gave everyone a little rest. And after that, it's about, like I said, it's probably about noon or right before noon. And you guys what do you guys want to do? You want to head back to the inn? You want to go do something wild and off script that Major didn't plan for and see how he
You guys
deals
want to
with
go
it?
shopping?
I want to go shopping, man.
If you head to the Lucre Adventure Shop, which is in the small town near the inn, there was probably some. There's probably some magical items there that might be somewhat more exotic and prevalent than normal at this adventure shop, based on the fact that people might be pawning off their magical items in order to buy up them berries and speculate on them magical berries. So, you want to head back to the inn? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. I want to go to the inn and
That
go
sounds good.
shopping for magical sword.
Well, back towards
This
the
rich
inn,
girl
and then
definitely wants to go shopping
the
hard.
the Lucre Adventure Shop is just right across the. It's like 100 yards away from the inn, so.
Let's do it.
All right, hold on. Let's get your. Let's get the old regional up. I kind of imagine as this we're traveling on this regional. If you remember, like in the Indiana Jones movies, when he travels, they cut to like the map and play the little music and show like the red line going across the map.
Yep.
I love
Nice,
that.
yeah.
I think that's probably one of like the favorite things I like about like showing travel, and then they'll like cut to like showing him on the different ways that he's traveling, you know, and just like a shot of him like in a plane or like on a boat, or it's dun 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 dun. It's great. It's good stuff. That's how I envision it. Mine's not quite as dynamic. So you guys head out from the little tower onto the Unicorn Trail. You pass the shanty town, and where you had your battle in the sewers and the bar with Elton Fingers, which led to this retaliation by the remaining members of the Rats. And then your perceived extinction of said local gang. I guess there might be some future consequences on taking out one of the two rival gangs, as the other gang is now going to not have any competition. Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
Actions have consequences.
We're probably gonna have to kill them too.
Is as you guys are traveling by this this shanty town or Southern Hickory Hill or South Hickory Hill, I don't remember what I made up. Why don't we all roll some perception checks?
Perception. Boom.
Oh, sorry, rolling. Is somebody rolling for a gurgler?
I can take over him, I guess.
Nice. Oh shit.
Oh, should I release him?
If you would.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Release the gurgle.
Really?
Yeah.
Ted, I didn't realize you were still in desk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a dynamic number of ways that Ted is interacting with this. At one time it can be this, and another time it can be this. It's all very fluid. All right, what am I doing here? Characters. I'm releasing the gurgle.
Release the gurgle.
I got lost in.
Lost in the sauce.
There we go.
Alright, I'll try to capture the gurgle. I caught him.
What'd we roll here? Copan got a big
old butt. Oh yeah.
big 18. Elisenda got a 15.
Gurgle gets a 20.
Bjorn was pretty bad. That's a pretty nice roll for Gurgle. All right.
Gurgle's got it.
So as you guys are passing by South Hickory Hill, and there's some travelers on the road, it being late morning, and this being a bustling boomtown, and you guys start hearing some general chatter, except for you, Bjorn. You're just like you're just thinking about all them books you just were digging through and thinking.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'd love to be back in that library again. Can't wait to go back there. But other things to do. Can't just sit around the library all the time. There's hero work to do.
Yeah.
And Willem's probably gonna be. He was compliant at the time, but he may not just let you go back and start stealing spells anymore. Guess you'll have to find out in the future. So you start hearing some general chatter and just from travelers and people selling things along the road or near the road, and the kind of as this run doesn't run through the town, but it runs pretty close to it. And the chatter is that the price of things is increasing at an exponential rate. And when I say things, it's not necessarily food. There's a lot of food, especially in this farming county. So there's plenty of food for everyone, and the price of food hasn't really increased. But it's other things. It's, horseshoes or anything that is kind of imported into Hickory Hill, or like made on a small scale and not made in enough quantities locally to support all of these immigrants and wealth seekers and fortune seekers and all of the influx of people that have come searching for a taste of the ladyberry. So what's that mean? Well, it means Major's saying that inflation is hitting the county, and the price of non-food items is exploding exponentially, and people are talking about it, that their newfound wealth from this boom is beginning to is beginning to go away, or they're just doing without these somewhat necessary items. So yeah, you get all of that from your perception check, and yeah, Major's adding an inflationary quest part. I always pull from current times, always have.
Yep.
Even though inflation's easy now, that's why I'm pulling it now. I can't do it during the heart of the tragedy. You gotta do it right after.
Gergelberg would ask why we have to have inflation.
It's part of capitalism, man.
Well, this isn't really like a currency-based inflation problem. This is a localized supply and demand problem. This is a supply chain issue that perhaps some heroes might be able to do something about. But this is the chatter that you hear from the travelers and kind of the mindset, and you see some people selling stuff on the side of the trail that are some of the prices that they're advertising do seem a bit steep from your what you would think the the common boot would cost, or I don't know, some tools or something, some other non-priced items that Major's going with. So you guys continue past the shantytown, up the hill, and then past Hickory Hill. The town is as bustling, just like everywhere is kind of in this, especially along the road. Let's make some more perception checks, boys, as we've entered a new part of the trail.
Perception and perception.
Elisenda and Bjorn. Bjorn, you continue to think about those books, those beautiful, delicious, smelling books. You're just not paying attention to what's going on. Elisenda, you start thinking about your family and them coming after you. It just gets you distracted. And Gurgleberg and Copan, you are walking along, and you also see some merchants selling a little bit off the road. Ladyberry units for sale. 300 gold pieces a unit, if you're interested.
Big price.
Is that a good
What
price?
was the?
I don't remember what I last
before?
priced it.
I don't know what their value is either.
Dr.
I'm
I'm starting
did
to
you
think we're
notice?
better off without ladyberries. I think it's causing a real problem.
Oh, look at this. This man's talking. Is the gold causing a problem? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Does it more
Do
trouble
you think
than it's
that's why
worth?
everything's expensive?
Well, it's expensive because, well, I don't want to get into the...
Demand has gone up.
But yeah, there's just been a lot of people in the area, and the local production levels couldn't keep up, and there just hasn't been the logistical infrastructure to bring it into Hickory Hill at the moment. There's probably some opportunities for some people to meet the demand and ease these price spikes, but until the supply chain is secured, it's going to be some high prices in the old Hickory Hill.
Well, Copan is more interested in going to the weapon and armor shop.
Okay.
You I don't know about you guys, if you guys want ladyberries.
You also see along this trail, well, not only people are selling ladyberries, there's people more than willing to buy ladyberries and also buy the products of ladyberries, food and potions and the like. So, as a ongoing sort of mechanic, you might be able to, if you're looking for gold, be able to sell those kind of products in exchange for gold. If you're, say you're chasing that magic item that you're just a few hundred gold pieces short.
Maybe we open up a ladyberry bakery. Buy ladyberries, turn them into more expensive foods, and sell them.
I mean, I'd probably work a mechanic if you guys want to turn into merchants. We could probably work something like that.
Sorry, Major. I know you had a whole campaign plan, but
I mean, if you guys just want to settle down and just try and make as much gold pieces as possible, we can do that. And you know, there'll be some ruffians that come in trying to steal your berries. So anyway, that's a option if you're looking for some gold, and you also perceive not only these couple of sales opportunities, but you hear more and more grumbling from the people on this trail about the prices of non-food items, as the inflationary talk is being hammered into your head by the DM at this moment.
brutal.
Just trying to lay the groundwork for some future campaign stuff, you know how you do it. So you guys continue passing. Nobody wants to buy any. No note was previously taken as a price. I think I've listed a price, so I believe I listed it at 250 gold pieces before, so 300 sounds reasonable. But
yeah,
if I had listed a different price,
any money back then.
Yeah, I was just kind of saying that those, if you're near like any, like the town or the inn, like you can probably find someone kind of selling them around you. So that'll just be an option if you're in those places.
For sure.
If you're like looking, if you got 300 gold pieces or whatever the price might be when Major makes it up, that's an option for you. If you're digging, just drop that into the back of the head. So you guys continue northeast on the Unicorn Trail, and you come to a part of the trail near the Hickory Creek. Let's get my map out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was always fond of those scenes too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're
In
good.
Raiders of the Lost Ark when he goes to Nepal, dude, that's so good.
They illustrate travel so well too, and like quickly. Like it's like 30 seconds, couple of cutscenes of him traveling is different, you know what I mean? And then it's just like the music and the map, you get what's going on. It's good. It's good storytelling. It's George Lucas at his finest.
He gets on, says no to the champagne, and puts his hat down over his eyes, and it cuts to the map.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Lord of the Rings is just 3 movies of 2 people or a group of people walking
with no map, really.
All the way.
I guess it does the map kind of at times, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How do I? What the fuck? There we go. Jeez. I used to know how to run this software, but I don't know how to do it anymore. They
changed things.
No, they didn't change things. I don't know what I forgot how to operate my mouse and click and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's a problem.
overrated.
We're getting better. We're getting there.
Yep.
We're getting there.
Pat, I get the sneaking suspicion you may have to get your laptop out soon.
We're getting there.
You know, I think I better not, if that's all right, because I think it's only going to last like, by the time I boot it up, it's going to last like 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I was mostly saying I think we're gonna have combat soon, but
yeah, that's what I figured. Gurgleberg's pretty easy to do though. So.
yeah, that's fine. I can roll for him.
Thanks.
Oh, maybe not combat. Maybe just social encounters. Saw a big wide open
So
map.
it's now past noon, early afternoon, as you guys are traveling along your way, and you've come near the Hickory Creek, and up ahead you see, and there's also a small bridge that crosses the creek, as the creek isn't huge, it's not super deep, it's maybe waist level, but it's, nobody wants to get wet. And you're maybe, I don't know, the creek's probably maybe another 50 yards to the right of this map. You come to a chaotic scene as no one can move their token because they're locked. There is a wagon. There's two wagons kind of overturned and wrecked and missing a wheel. There's goods kind of all scattered all over. There's several injured villagers and some other villagers that just look like dirty and disheveled, and there's a guard unit here, and they're kind of helping like people get up, and one farmer in particular is pretty injured. He appears to have like broken his leg and is laying on the ground, and some of the others are helping him, and everyone's just kind of laying around like injured and chatting, and as you walk up you hear them talking about you hear them mention the word wild boars. And they start. You gather very quickly that they're, and also by looking around at the evidence, that a large number of wild boars seem to have stampeded along the creek and crossed this area. And from some of the stories that I'm not gonna enumerate the actual dialogue because I don't know, might be kind of fun. These wild boars seem to be in a pack of almost like 10 to 12, and they were enraged and not acting like normal. I mean, boars can be aggressive, but they don't normally travel in this giant pack of marauding this close to civilization, and they seem to almost be just like enraged and crazy and just completely spooked. And they were running down villagers and just like destroying things. And they continued across the bridge into the North Swamp. If we go back to the regional map. You guys do know that there are wild boars that live in this area north of the Quilt Stem Farms, kind of in the foothills of this mountain up here, this mountain range that starts in the northwest corner of the regional map. But nothing like this, nothing like a gang of 10 boars stampeding into town is really anything you've ever heard of. Like you've heard of people being injured, maybe out in those foothills alone or hunting boars even and that kind of thing. But this is different. This is a bit strange.
So they think they're still around?
Well, the boars stampeded across after they caused the chaos here. They continued following the road and stampeded across the bridge into the swamps, and were just last seen heading that way. And this probably happened maybe just several minutes before you got here, judging by just like how chaotic the scene still was.
Well, we're heading that way. Should we take a look?
The crust soldiers kind of, as they've been helping people up and dealing with the wounded a bit, they kind of turn to you guys and they're like, "There's gonna be more travelers on the road. We got to stop these boars. Who knows how many they can wound, or perhaps they could kill someone. They suggest will you accompany us into the swamp to try and stop these boars?"
Gurgler, can you track them?
Yeah.
Based that there's there's a large mob of these boars, it's pretty easy to see their footprints and where they're going. They're very chaotic and they're like destroying vegetation near the roads and stuff as they kind of tracked off into the swamp. You can just kind of looking and seeing it. So I don't know how much tracking you really need to do. We'll see though.
Yeah.
I mean,
good survival if we need to.
The soldiers seem they seem a little scared, but they're also they're kind of suggesting urgency that we take off after these boars and see if we can't at least stop them or distract them or disperse them, do something so they're not just wildly stampeding down this road through the swamp where travelers might not be able to get out of the way.
Wild boar is delicious. I say we go after them.
Yep.
Let's go grind some boars for XP.
Yeah. Yeah, that way we can take off.
You said it, Krusty,
in the
and I
land.
delivered. I bet you didn't think I'd deliver, did you?
No.
And I worked it into the
Fantastic.
plot. Oh, it's worked into the plot, too. Don't you worry.
I eat my lady bread as we head out.
As you guys start brisk power walking into the swamp,
Yep.
eat your lady bread.
go after
All
it.
right, so you'll have a +1 to Dex, and you can roll your.
Nice.
Nobody wanted to use any spells or healing on that injured farmer.
We don't have none
He
that
seems
yet.
fine.
What?
He seems fine.
Of course we
Healing,
don't.
we
We
don't
gotta
have
go
none of that.
fight. We gotta
Yeah,
go
so we
fight
don't got-
goddamn boars. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, so
I'm-
we don't even have a cleric.
I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So Elisenda
I got
eats
some
her
paladin
bread,
healing.
gets some good rolls there, and I guess that's good rolls. And heals herself a bit, or all the way, I guess. Look at that. And you guys are kind of healed up, at least physically, except for Gurgle. Gurgle's got that supreme healing though that he refuses to use, but maybe we'll get it out of him. Who knows?
I got 7 temporary hit points.
And the crust soldier unit will be accompanying you guys, cause. So you guys are gonna head off into the swamp. Anybody else gonna eat anything? Anybody else have anything?
Nope, I already ate mushrooms. Tripping balls, man.
Nothing.
All right. Well, it being 9:30, let's take our 5-minute break, and we'll head out into the swamps.
All right. Yep. Back in a few.
All right, see you. All right. I'm back.
Yeah, me too. Just eating ice cream.
I don't really want anywhere.
How you holding up?
I'm okay. I was feeling really good for a while. I'm kind of down off my plateau a little bit now. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be.
The dopamine hit from playing D&D is worn off.
Yeah, in the weed. I'm just a little congested too. It's annoying. No blast this time, guys. I need to get some of that spell
Big dumb
restore.
pigs.
What?
They're just some big up pigs. We'll be fine.
I need to get some of those mushrooms, spell restoring mushrooms. Those are pretty dope.
I like the ladyberry mechanics. The ladyberry like cooking mechanics. It's fun.
Yeah. Buff food is cool.
Cold out there, John.
Cold world, John. wonder if Mazer is a rabbit stew enjoyer because of the Lapon, or if that's something completely different. Slow Major is a Lapon supporter. Sad, are you back?
Yeah.
Dude, what was it like, man? What was like the hurricane like where you live?
I mean, I knew it was going to flood really bad, and we weren't in one of the areas that like really flooded. I mean, we had like major washouts and roads covered in dirt and stuff, like from certain
Yeah.
places. But I wasn't like right near where the. I mean, there was houses and stuff washing down the river, but
Oh no.
there's like entire little towns, like like little mountain towns that just kind of washed out.
Yeah.
At our house, we have our neighborhood's called Rural Pines. We have a lot of big old trees, and man, so many of them fall. Big old, 80, 100-year-old trees just falling. We had 15 inches of rain, and then we got, these 50 plus 100-mile-an-hour winds that we're not used to. And after all that rain, it just
Yep.
knocked trees down left and right.
Jesus. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. We had a giant one. It was like, I can't get my arms around, but maybe three-quarters of it. And there's two of them next to each other. And one of them fell away from the house. Then I was like, holy shit,
Oh,
watching that
man.
thing fall. But now I'm scared the other one's going to fall towards the house because its sisters is gone. So we're sleeping in the
Yeah.
basement till we get that looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, in my neighborhood, there's a couple houses with trees like all the way through them, like down to the fucking slab. There's an oak, you know what I mean? Like a whole room
Yep.
just.
Yes, I saw that picture you posted earlier today.
Oh, did that go in? It made it through, yeah.
Yeah.
One was
Blue
one
house.
was on fire. Yeah, one house had a landslide, and then it caught fires, I guess. And I was watching it, and you could hear the ammo popping off and like popcorn inside.
Oh no.
Jesus, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Devastation.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude. We're all just like up until like a couple days ago, we couldn't even really get out of our neighborhoods. I mean, it was just neighbors cutting trees down so we could get out. And
Yeah,
everyone's
just
like,
like trees blocking roads and power lines
yeah.
probably blocking roads and shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's still power lines in the roads. Like some of the
Yeah.
like I put cones up because the town doesn't have enough cones to put every time
Yeah.
a power line is hanging down.
They're out
So
of fucking shit.
people
There's-
doing rail slides off the cable kick flips with their cars and shit.
Yep.
At nighttime they don't see them ripping the meters off people's houses. It's ridiculous. Everyone's still
Jesus.
trying to drive around, but you can't get nowhere. And then when you do find a clear route, you come back, and then that's blocked off because they're trying to put a pole in the ground, and
Yeah.
everyone's being assholes and trying to get around
They're
them.
trying to work on
But-
shit, and it's
Yeah.
it's just
So
a
we
fucking
just stayed
disaster.
home, and we helped take care of our 80-year-old neighbor together, and we all like share meals a little bit and trade what we got, and it's been
Yeah.
pretty
Yep.
cool.
See what you got.
That's
Yeah. What
Mhm.
else are you gonna do? Mutual aid.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's
No
good
one
that
else
you
is
guys
going to
are
help us,
community.
so we have to help ourselves.
I mean, that's pretty much what. If it, apocalypse does hit, that's what it'll have to be. It's just gonna
In the
be
beginning.
what your neighbors can do in the beginning. Till it gets crazy.
Yeah.
So you think the government would do more to make sure you have like, food and supplies and stuff, but
Well, I mean, everyone
I
can
mean, I'm
make it.
sure it's hard. Yeah.
I figure everyone can make it 3 or 4 days, man. By the time they get all these stations set up, I mean, they're already giving stuff away. Like,
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
already going to be
I
like,
imagine if you can get to a like community area around town, like just walk somewhere, they'll give you whatever you need.
yeah. I mean, I could go get supplies, but like, why do I want to go wait in line somewhere when I can just hang out at home and trade with my neighbors or whatever? So,
Yeah.
like they were offering free food today, food trucks and stuff. We just ate at home. It's just easier.
Um,
Stores and shit will be open in a week or so, and
Yeah, there's a couple stores open now. We gotta wait in line. It's
yeah.
crazy. I got to Ace Hardware. You guys know Ace Hardware?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right when it opened, man, they just the road was covered in 4 feet of dirt to get up there from washout. And then I got there, and then I was in line. There was like 5 people in line. 4 of us had chainsaws. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh
I think
yeah.
we played them out in a
Yep.
couple of minutes. So
Yeah. I mean, stores like that, they're like, well, some of the stuff in here could be useful. We should.
yeah, and my chainsaw was broken, and I didn't. But there's no one to get to fix it, so I just bought a new one and the same
Yep.
kind, and I'll just sell the old one because that's how bad I needed. I needed one.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, at that point, having a chainsaw is like necessary. If there's just trees
Yeah.
everywhere, it's like I need a chainsaw.
Yeah, I gave a neighbor 3 gallons of gas out of my big lawnmower today
Yeah.
for his generator. So
Yeah, I imagine the gas stations are probably hard if they are functional.
oh yeah, dude, if the gas station opens up and then fucking
It's out of gas.
both lanes,
Sells out.
they block
Yeah.
the whole road both directions. You can barely get by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
And
shit.
then 3/4 of those people don't get gas. It's like, what are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Yeah.
Come
well,
on.
and then it's like, yeah, and there's not more gas deliveries coming for a while, and there's if they can even get there, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
probably
think now-
lots of gas stations probably don't have a lot of power, so if they don't have any
Right,
power,
right.
there's no gas. So
Right. But then as soon as they get power, all the gas is gone. So it's,
Yeah.
but it's getting better now. I think that people can get through now. There's still a couple of highways blocked. Like you can't get to Tennessee really right now.
like the mountain roads and shit are fucking just no.
Like 40 and 20, Highway 40. There was Highway 40 east and west was closed. Landslide,
Just washed out landslides.
Yeah,
mudslides, yeah.
mudslides.
So you couldn't even get out. My wife tried to get out the second day. They were gone for 4.5 hours. They were like, we couldn't get on the highways. It was blocked, and we couldn't find any gas. So we came back. And then the next day they got out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm staying here.
Yeah. Fuck it.
So yeah, it's been pretty wild, but it'll be all over soon. But it really fucked up our water infrastructure, which was already pretty bad. So there's going to be like a month where there's going to be tons of people that just don't have any water or much water.
Because they have to fix mains and shit.
Yep.
And pumps.
Yeah, like 2 huge mains that were buried 6 feet underground, like 4 feet
Yeah.
wide each of them.
They're gonna have
blew
to
out.
redo those, and that takes time
Right,
in the
and there's-
best of conditions.
And
Yeah,
there's only so many
exactly.
people doing it. It's not like everybody just, starts working on the water lines at once.
Yeah. It's going to be fucking bad down here for a while. I've got like thousands of dollars of trees I'm going to have to take down probably now because of what happened to the other trees. So, I don't know. But it's fun. We're having a good time, despite all the death and destruction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an experience. Like after it's over with and stuff, it's like, yeah, it was something.
Something
Yeah,
crazy
I mean,
went
That's
through
what
in
I
your
always
life,
feel after
yeah.
that kind of stuff. It's like it's a memorable experience. It's like it sucks when you're going through it, but afterwards, it's like, all right, that's an interesting period.
It's actually renewed my faith in humanity a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
how long
people
it'll
just
last,
start
but
helping you.
Yeah.
I think that's like that's what happens in natural disasters. Like they've seen that, like
People start
people
helping
just
each
start
other
helping
and-
each other, and there's a period of time, like especially you're right, that doesn't last forever, but there's a certain period of time when like people just help each other because they sense that if they just help each other for a short period of time, things will be better.
yeah.
I think it's when it becomes not just a short period of time that
Right.
the dynamic
Yeah.
will break down. But when it's like,
Yeah.
oh, if we just help each other for, a couple of days, everything will be fine. They'll restore power, and the gas stations will get gas, and we'll all go back to our late stage capitalism lifestyles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you'll probably keep in touch with your neighbors a little better, and
I will, dude.
Yeah,
My
and
neighbor I didn't even really like.
there'll be shit going on for probably years, like rebuilding and like cleaning stuff up and stuff. That'll just I don't know. Yeah, it probably helps the community for like the next few years.
Oh yeah, dude. Some roads and stuff wouldn't even know the roads were there anymore. We're just gone. I was talking to this girl today. She goes to school in Swannanoa. The school's not even there anymore. It's just a field full of mobile homes, buses, cars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, like rough. You should look up Chimney Rock if you. It's this really cute little town, and people go visit it. It's a really cool outlook and stuff. I think the whole town, all the buildings are gone, like three-quarters of them.
Wiped, mudslides and floods and shit.
Yeah, it was just like way unprecedented. It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of rain. How much rain was it? Like a dozen inches or something?
Over that, I think we got 15 or so. Some people got more or less. Depends. And then the winds came. That was the problem. We got all that rain first.
Yeah.
It didn't rain much after that.
That's crazy. Yeah. I remember we had my biggest rain that I remember was we got like 6.5 inches, and my basement got water and shit at that time, and that was the most rain I'd ever seen. And to imagine that like 3 times that, it's like, holy shit. Because that was pouring for hours straight, like the hardest pour you can imagine. Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then like 50, 75 mile an hour winds on the trees that aren't used to it.
Well, yeah, especially when the ground's that saturated like that. Yep. So like, yeah, they're gonna be weak, and
roots can slide through the mud.
And a lot of the dirt would get washed away before that too. That would normally get washed away because that's just a lot of water.
Yeah, and sometimes one tree hits another tree, and then it's like fucking dominoes.
Yep.
All right, you guys want to play some D&D? Although I'm enjoying natural disaster talk, but we should probably get into this this swamp.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head across the bridge and head in slowly. Just following these this easily to follow kind of stampede, and it appears they're generally staying on the trail, as veering much off the trail is only for Scullies and Gurglebergs, most likely. And Gurgleberg, this is kind of your stomping grounds. You're pretty familiar with this swamp, as it's near Scully's cabin, where you've been mentoring for a while, or apprenticing for a while, growing from your little tadpole to the Gurgleberg that we see today.
Yep. Kind of like rushing ahead a little bit, scouting on two legs, 4 legs, kind of jumping around.
So as you guys are traveling, it's pretty easy to see kind of where there's a bit of like obvious signs of these mob of boars crashing through this swamp, because they're generally appears they're like just stampeding down the road, but there's signs of like smashed plants a few feet off the road and things like that, and like even like somewhat larger saplings and stuff will just be completely crushed, as obviously these guys are just running all willy-nilly, all crazy like. The path's easy to follow. You don't even need to make any survival checks for that. As you're traveling for a few, let's say, I don't know, for like 10 minutes or so into the swamp, and You come across a traveler who's kind of hiding off the side of the road, and he kind of comes out as you approach, and he just tells the story of the mob of boars coming through, and he desperately scrambled up a tree and was able to. They continued past him after unable to get to him, and you continue traveling for a little bit, and we'll say maybe quarter to half a mile as you get deeper into the swamp.
Keep chasing them down. Catch them
Let's
eventually.
all roll perception checks.
Perception. Not good.
Ouch.
What'd you guys roll?
That was bad.
Elisenda
7, 4, 5.
Hasn't rolled
Still
yet.
waiting on Elisenda.
There we go. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Yeah,
She's
saving you.
noticing shit.
Saving you losers.
Uh-huh.
You guys are just kind of, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not paying very good attention. You're just walking, and Elisenda, you hear up ahead from what sounds not too far up ahead, but not right in front of you, like some distant snorting and like branches snapping and some dull thudding on the ground. It sounds like perhaps there might be some boars up ahead.
Does she notify her companions? Game face is on. Let's go. They're nearby.
Fuck yeah. Let's go hunt some boar.
Mm-hmm. Gonna eat some bacon tonight.
Wild boar ragu.
So Elisenda informs you guys that it sounds like there's some boars up ahead, and you kind of stop, and after a few maybe another minute or two, it's easy. You all, without a perception roll, start to discern this sound of sounds like a large number of creatures coming towards you.
Oh.
Kind of through the swamp and down the road from the east.
Should we climb into a tree? And or find a rock to stand on?
So it sounds like this at least part of this mob, or maybe this whole mob, is coming towards you.
Copan would draw his sword and turn to face the approaching pigs.
So if you look at this, do you guys see the terrain?
I
Not share
not.
it. Oh shit, guys! Sorry.
Well, I think we're not on the map. So.
There, I just didn't share it.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna take my boars to the North Swamp Road.
Nice.
Bring your boars to town, son.
Okay, so the obviously the land is land in the road that runs to the middle and where you see it above the water. But any of the water, if you want to get in it, is not like super deep. It's a swamp, but it is going to be difficult terrain, and it's not deeper than your, well, it's probably waist deep, so I don't know. Probably you shorties are going to be underwater, but we'll say you don't have to swim, but it is difficult terrain, which is probably slower than your swim speed, but you can swim if you want. Does that make sense? Like the shallow end of the pool, you can swim if you want.
Yeah.
Or you can walk.
Still slow.
It's, maybe 3 feet deep. 2.5 feet deep. 3 feet.
Yeah.
Short kings.
Mhm.
So as you are approaching this little bridge over this part of the swamp, you hear up ahead the loud snorts of a mob of boars and roll for initiative.
Oh shit. Oh, Gurgle's
Damn.
rolling hot. Gurgle goes first.
Alright.
Well, it depends on what Elisenda rolls. Yeah, Gurgle goes first.
Girl goes first.
I'm gonna do a charge into a bunch of boars by myself.
Yep. Oh, it looks like the boars go first.
Oh,
Did it roll for them? I didn't even see it roll.
it
Uh,
automatically does it when it puts them on the tracker. I think
I don't
it
like
just
that.
does it.
I like to
I
see the
know.
dice roll. Can I
It never
re-roll it?
does the dice. But it won't show you the dice roll. It'll just change the numbers. Yeah, you can do initiative and then change. Yeah, change. Click that, and then you can click which one you want to do.
What?
No, I didn't. Click the initiative. You were just on it. Go to
Yeah.
go to initiative. Yeah, click that, and then you can roll NPC. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it, but then it just I don't get to see the rolls. It just changes
No,
the
you don't get
number.
to see it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
I want to see the clicky clacks.
Alright, well, I'll just leave it word the 4. Yeah, I want to see. You know what? I'm just gonna just for fun. Even though it was
Fuck
a
it.
way better 18, but we're not gonna go with that. I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to roll dice. All right.
Yep.
Is that so wrong? So we'll go top of the order. The Crust Soldier Unit. Where did I put them? Meant to put them with you guys. They're going to move up right here to the kind of the edge of the bridge. And they kind of form up a wall, hoping to stem the tide. Gurgleberg, what you gonna do? There's a whole gang of them coming.
All right. I think Gurgleberg would try to skirt between the crust soldiers, make a run down the planks, and get off the bridge there a little bit, and then whip a dagger at the leading boar.
All right. Dagger. Uh,
You'd have 35 feet of movement, maybe 45. I don't know. It says it on my character sheet. It should be right.
yeah. Sorry, I don't see a dagger attack on here.
Oh no.
No, I
You
can.
could just use you could just use unarmed. I think it'd be the same thing.
Yep.
Unarmed
that'll work.
striking before.
Yeah, it's fine. That'll do the same.
Not gonna roll right. That doesn't. I feel like I should be more than a +2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, it would have been a 7 plus 4 plus 2, so 13. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. And then damage, and then I'll add a dagger for next time.
Thanks. I thought I did that. Sorry.
It's all good. It's easy to add.
Which one did you hit?
Just the closest one here.
Giant boar 8. All right.
Yep.
Just for all your min-maxing cohorts to know.
Yep. Any bonus actions?
I don't think so. I mean, you can bonus action run, but maybe just move up into the right a little bit, and that way,
Up here.
get out of the way of everybody if anybody else wants to come up.
Sorry,
Just like diagonally.
I forget
I don't know, I can't.
you're watching, Ted. I'll do better with my map skills.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just and just remember I'm on a delay. So if you say, "Is this the
Yep.
right spot?" It's
Yep.
Well,
we'll just
Fair.
sometimes I use my mouse wheel just because I like to move my fingers.
yeah maybe
It-
a little
It
bit
doesn't
closer.
it doesn't make for good TV, but it can't be helped.
Yeah, it is pretty small the way you have it. I've got it all blown up.
How
Yeah,
about
Mazer, maybe a
this?
little bit close to the bridge that way, so I'm not too far away from everybody else.
Okay.
I can do better. I can do
Like
better.
halfway.
I
Over by
forgot
the
it mattered
campfire,
a
maybe?
lot.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like a daisy to me. I thought it was a.
It's a brazier is what it originally was in the.
That's
Yeah,
great.
there's a brazier that burns there at this point in the swamp that is maintained. This is a somewhat busy little area. Well traveled, especially these days. You hear the boars grumbling about inflation too. Thought I'd share that since I moved it. This is a first season map. As you can tell, this is before Major got his swamp colors really right, so it's way too green, but I thought I'd just leave it as a classic. I believe you fought a some kind of troll here.
Sounds right.
I didn't know you had perfected the swamp colors.
Well, you can do like the tint, you know, and I think
Oh,
early
yeah.
on when I was making maps,
It is pretty green.
I really went super green with it. Too green. My modern swamp maps would have a lot less green tint to them. And just use more of the plant and foliage as I think there was less plant and foliage options too, so that's why the green tint to make it look different. There's more swampy things now. Elisenda, enough of this map talk, and
So I'm gonna shoot the giant boar 6 with my longbow, hopefully. Oh, that's the way to start it off.
There we go.
damn.
You'll love to see it.
Max damage. Come on.
Hunting a
Not the
boar.
good damage.
Hell yeah.
Alright. That guy's wounded. These guys have a good amount of HP. This is going to be a good fight. And I'm going to start moving forward here. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to Gurglebird. But, I have 35 minutes.
Gurglebird just runs up front.
Well, I
Take
thought
on-
maybe people would. I thought people were coming with me, but
Yeah.
Well, I am, but
You're
I'm
really
coming 35
fast.
feet at a time.
You're really
Yeah.
fast.
He's a speedy boy.
that's all right.
I love it.
Cards will fall when they fall.
I mean, I suppose he could always just jump in the water and try and get away. But you could probably move faster in the water than these boars are going to move in the water.
Good point.
As I help you plan. Do you have any other actions there, Elisenda?
No, that's it.
Copan.
Copan, seeing that Gurgler has charged forward yet again, he doesn't really have anything to do at range, so he's going to use his action to move up and take a defensive stance here against the boars next to his Murloc friend.
Oh, wow.
You should hold your action to hit somebody in case they get close enough.
I mean, I'd be halfway across the bridge.
Oh, you have to. Oh, you need the movement. That's right. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I
thanks,
could do
because
that.
You can't bonus action dash like you can.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I might have got
I'm worried
clobbered
you're
if
gonna
you didn't
get-
do that.
Yeah, I'm worried you're gonna get clobbered by boars.
Yeah.
I can't see
So
I
that's
can't see the map and how far shit away is, so I'm just kind of, you know,
Just winging it.
yeah.
yeah.
There's about
The boars are
I mean,
55 feet.
they're a ways away. They probably won't get to you and be able to attack
Okay.
this turn. If I'm looking properly at my boars here, yeah, they got 40 feet of speed, so they can move really fast, but they're not going to be able to attack you if they move that fast. Although they should be. What does it say about this charge? 20 feet. Well, gotta play by the rules, though.
Right. All right, man. Everything is way too far away for me to do anything, so I'm just going to use my action to dash, and I'm just going to run out here onto the bridge and get up a little closer.
Wow.
Yeah. Everything. My range is short, and everything's all the way over there.
That wasn't supposed to do that. Alright, I'm gonna not have them use their dash, because then they're gonna dash by you, and then how would they use their charge thing? I think it's kind of dumb. I'm just gonna have them move their 40 feet. And
I don't know. That is kind of dumb. I'd almost just say they could do it and then add it next round, but
I'm just gonna say they're not gonna. I'll say though, some of them will dash to get up closer if they're farther back. Yeah, I don't think I want to measure all these guys exactly. Let's just fucking move them major.
yep.
It's a stampede.
Yeah.
Can't keep track
They
of
may
who's
not
where.
all be doing. Yeah. All right. Get out of here. There you go. As the giant boar stampede bears down upon our heroes as they stand on the edge of the bridge. The soldier unit is uncertain of your tactics, as they thought holding this bridge would have been the proper move, but
Screaming strategy.
they don't move very fast as they're a unit, so they can go. We'll say they could make it to the other side here as they realize that.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb, wasn't it?
Your strat.
I
They
mean,
thought different strategy, but
it's not too late to retreat. a little
No,
bit.
it's not too late to retreat.
you guys gonna retreat? All right, I'm gonna leave the soldier unit here. They're not following you guys headlong. They're preparing for
They're
a
not.
retreat.
You don't want to have them be our frontliners while we all hide behind them.
Well, I don't think they really can at this point if you're on that side of the bridge, right? Gurgleberg, what are you doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
I
Gurgleberg
mean, it's
looks
up
at
to you.
Kopan. I
I was like, my recommendation is run back here and chuck knives or something.
I know, but then like Kopan is kind of stuck too, right?
Yeah.
I get to move too, though. I mean, we can
Yeah.
pull back and I
All
can
right,
huck a
yeah.
javelin.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I got one more. I should have 2 daggers. I whip another dagger, I guess. And then I can, yeah, and then I can probably dash back to where Elisanda is.
Oh no, a nat 1.
Nice.
All right.
Ouch.
That dagger's gone.
I mean, you could probably move through the water too, just as fast as you can move on the land.
Oh yeah, you probably
if you
do
don't
that.
If you don't want to stand on the bridge, you could stand like.
You want to stand in the water?
If you just
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I think what if Maybe he should go like southwest. Maybe draw some off. I mean, he's so fast he can get around anyway. So, you see that tree south of the bridge? That little island there. It'll take me a minute to catch up
I
here.
think so. Yeah.
Let me
On
look.
top of the little like bell-shaped peninsula thing.
Yeah, you can probably get there
Yeah.
with the dash easily.
Yeah. I mean, his speed is 40.
Well, yeah, and he can swim pretty well too.
Yeah.
I can't swim 40. He can probably swim. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I don't have a swim speed. That's right. You know what? Damn it. No, I guess I would go back to. I'll just go back a little south of Elephanta, I guess.
Oh, you have a swim
So-
speed. You're a Murloc.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I did, maybe. Well, then I would go to
Yeah.
that island then.
I don't
That's
remember
fine.
what it is. I
Yeah.
have to look. I think it's at least
So I think-
30.
Yeah, that little
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure you can-
peninsula sort of.
Yeah. I mean, plus with using a bonus action dash, you could make it even if you were halved.
40-foot swim speed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, so you
bonus
swim across
actions?
there, and do you have anything else?
Oh yeah, you already used your bonus action for dash. Yeah.
Elisenda.
Alcenda is going to rage.
Oh.
Took her a second to get into the heat of battle. You know, firing a bow doesn't really fire her up the same way that jumping in with the big ass sword does. But
Yeah.
you know, she's gonna get angry here. Her plan is gonna be to just go right in front of Bjorn there.
Yep. Jump right over
Keep
me.
him safe. Yeah.
It's a
And
pretty short jump. Doesn't even require an athletics roll.
sure that's on me, and I'm gonna fire my longbow again. At the same giant boar.
Yep. Nice.
Alright. And then I'm gonna take out my sword and get ready to hold the bridge.
I kind of like how this stampede is played out a little bit. I'm surprised I haven't done something like this as an attack in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
don't
whole
know what-
mob of creatures coming at you from one direction. Just like, nobody's got a fireball either yet.
Not
No.
yet. Not till next level.
I know. And I didn't
Very
let you
soon.
rest yet either, did I? Because I'm a
Nope.
jerk. I want to
Um,
see you. I want to see you fight with nothing.
See how we survive.
You gotta survive.
Oh, we leveled
Alright.
up soon?
Oh,
Probably.
you'll
We were
probably
close
level
last
up the
time.
minute you get a long rest, but
We've had one
guess I
big
forgot
encounter
to-
already.
yeah, you had all them cutthroats, and you guys are only like 1,500 away from leveling up. So,
Yep.
oh yeah, it's probably banked already.
I heard the ding. Just
Yep.
waiting to
You
Like a
just have
bed.
to you have to just go into the menu and
All right.
accept the
Attack with
changes.
javelin. Gopan sees that giant boar 8 has a dagger sticking out of its side and hucks his javelin at that one and barely
Nice.
hits.
6 is the one that's the most hurt for reference in the future.
Oh shit. 6 isn't dead. For some reason I thought Elisenda killed 6.
no, just
No.
damaged him.
Well,
Great.
Oh, you did damage to 8. There's a lot, so.
and then I'm gonna use my movement to. Can I go stand next to Elisenda on the bridge, or is the
Yeah.
bridge too narrow?
Now I'll say that 2 people can stand on it. If it's 5 feet wide, 2 people can stand in 5 feet.
All right. And that's my turn.
How about we put Elisenda like there and you like there, so it looks
Perfect.
to differentiate you on the bridge.
Yeah.
And Bjorn standing behind you.
Yep. Bjorn is going to use his bonus action to cast Dragon's Breath on Kapan.
Nice.
So I want him standing up there breathing fire on these boars.
That's for bonus action, right?
Yep.
That's a great
no.
skill to use for doing that. Yeah.
So it's my bonus action to cast it, but it's his action to
Oh,
spray.
okay.
Yeah.
It's AoE though, right? It's like a cone.
Yeah, it's AoE, 15-foot cone. They make a deck save, and it's 3d6 damage.
That's pretty good.
Half as much on a success. So it's guaranteed damage. Which is nice.
Yeah.
And you get to pick the type if you want fire or poison or lightning or acid or whatever.
We're doing fire. We're gonna roast these
Perfect.
boars. Yeah.
Roasted
Alright.
boar.
And I'll roll the damage and stuff for him when you make those
Okay.
attacks. And then
Awesome.
I will toll the dead on Giant Boar 6, the one that's already injured, using my action. So it's gonna make a Wisdom save, which is probably gonna fail. Nope, it's gonna. Oh, it did fail. Nice. I'll take it. It's got a -2. All right. Do some damage to it. Ring the bells. And
Bong.
yep. All right, there we go. That's my turn. Oh, I should have cast Mage Armor on myself before this.
Oh, I got boar time now?
It's boars. Stampede incoming. Let's see if our defenses hold.
Giant boar 1 comes up, smashes into you, Elisenda. How does this work? And hits with the tusk attack. Alright, gotta hit with the tusk attack. Oh, this one goes missing and skitters off into the water a little bit. Seems to be struggling a little bit over there. Next one comes up, stampeding towards you, Copan. Tries to hit you with its tusk. Oh my god, what is happening?
Another one.
Here?
Hot dice.
Why are my dice that color too? What's going on here? Why am I? What?
Axe.
No, everything's broken. And he goes sputtering off into the shallow water as he completely whiffs. All right. Number 3 is gonna turn things around for me.
It's gonna roll another 1.
No. That one's
Double
a hit.
Yeah.
What's this do here? Extra.
I like how you do the attack and then keep moving them boxes in.
Yeah.
Well, no, they went
Probably how
flying
we
off into the... They're going to struggle to try and get up onto you on the bridge. They might have to crawl around.
Okay.
Is how I'm going to play it.
I mean, it makes sense. It's going so fast.
They're boars. They're not like...
Yeah.
You know, they can't really climb. Who did
They're
I
also
hit?
not tactical geniuses.
No, they're just stampeding towards you, and then they rolled 1s and went flying off the bridge. And then it does additional. Oh, I didn't fucking roll it. Whatever. Well, I'm gonna make you save to not fall over. You failed, as now you are knocked prone by this one. Giant boar 4. Boar 4 on the floor. He comes kind of stampeding towards you, Gurgleberg, and kind of jumps into the shallows a little bit. Starts moving towards you, but struggles to move very fast. As I'm assuming that giant boars can't move well in water.
Yeah,
I don't
presume they don't
know.
have good swim speed.
I don't really know, but
It's muddy. Their little hooves sink down into the mud.
Yeah, they're just
Yep.
not designed to go in the water.
They're meant to play in the mud, not run through it.
Well, this one's gonna come up and he's gonna take a shot at our favorite bard, Copan.
Yep.
And
Not with a
again,
roll like that, he won't.
these are some god awful rolls for Major's boars.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna allow them to stack in there as it's getting a little crowded.
The big boys.
They are big boys, but they are piling up, and they're probably gonna start coming around. The soldier unit fires some crossbows at this giant boar too. Oh, good for you guys, huh?
Fucking right.
As a volley of crossbows flies into this boar, damaging it for 10 points of damage from your loyal crust soldiers. Gurgleberg, one of them seems to be drawn towards you, and the others are bearing down on your friends. Can you
I'm
see
assuming
it?
Gurgle's. Yep. I'm assuming Gurgle's gonna want to
Yeah.
avoid.
Avoid?
Do you want to engage with the boar? I thought you were gonna try to run away. That's what I'm doing. I'm a scaredy boy.
There's just one boar coming at you, but there's probably others
Oh,
that
no.
might.
No, he's gonna go jump right on that fucker's head. That's what
Fuck
he's
yeah.
gonna
Fuck yeah.
do. Yeah, so he would like, flavor wise, like kind of just like, pat off at his big old wide feet and like jump onto this thing and just try and stab it through the shoulder, neck, whatever. Maybe bite it. I don't know.
All right. Short sword attack. Do you want to use
Yeah.
any of your key point things?
Not yet.
Okay.
We get a short sword attack and then we get an unarmored attack.
Boom. Short sword attack. Boom.
Is that the
Nice.
+1 sword? Nice, dude.
Yep. All right. And then
Oh, that's right. We
unarmed
got the
attack is a
+1.
bonus action.
Yeah.
Boom. That hits.
All right.
Does a little bit of damage. Nice.
All right. What color is he? The yellow yet?
He is greenish, yellowish. He's wounded.
Oh, yeah. Use a key point. I get him back in short rest, so I'll do another armored attack. And
Burn a key point. Unarmored attack. Another hit.
nice. I think that would be his turn. Hey, if one of you guys wanted to try streaming your screen, I might be able to watch it in real time that way.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got good.
All right. All people on.
I don't know if I can do that in addition to the other stream I have going.
No, you shouldn't. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might add some
Just let Krusty do it.
technical problems to the whole mix.
Oh, this is great.
Looks like Elisenda, you're up as the mob of a mob. Is that what I'm calling it? I want to say a horde. A horde of boars bears down on you.
Boar horde.
Boar horde.
Yeah, I'm gonna start chopping into Giant Boar 3 in front of me here with my big sword. I will remind everyone that melee attacks on boars that are right next to me. So I guess 5, 3, and 1. You get advantage. And gonna try and attack this boar right in front of me. I have disadvantage.
You're on the ground. You need to stand up. You
Oh,
got
fuck.
knocked over by that one. We'll just re-roll. Well, you hit anyway.
Yeah, he hit.
Yeah,
I'll remove your prone. You got knocked over.
Appreciate
You
it.
got charged.
Knocked the fuck over.
Yeah, you got knocked on your ass.
Oh,
Alright. That'll be it for me.
Looks like everybody's favorite bard, Copan Rivers,
Yep.
standing
Remember you got
strong
Dragon's
against
Breath.
the. Uh-oh, look at that. Smoking
Copan.
smoking some boar.
Yeah. Yep. Copan is gonna take in a big breath and kind of chuckle, and let go his huge cone of fire onto boars 3, 6, and 5.
I have to say that sounds like a really fun spell to actually do.
Right.
Just blow fire out of your mouth.
mm-hmm.
Like a fucking dragon.
Roast boar.
Only not quite, probably not as damaging as a dragon. Looks like one of them failed. What do the others take, half?
Yeah. Is that gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Sweet.
9 damage. Half to
Yep.
some. Still, you got a
17
mob of
total.
them. That's not bad.
Mhm.
Hitting all of them.
Considering I have no smites, that's the best damage I'm going to be doing if we got a mob.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Got you weak. Bjorn, what you got?
I'm gonna toll the dead on this. Actually, the one. Yeah, the one right in front of Elisenda. Try to get that thing knocked out, which it's gonna succeed, so it takes no damage. Then I'm just gonna back up, just a little bit. And that's
All
my
right.
turn.
Giant Boar 1's gonna struggle and slip and slide through the muck and the swampy waters and kind of come up over here on the edge. Giant Boar 2's gonna kind of do the same as it struggles to get out of the water and try and get at you guys on the shore. Giant Boar 3's right in front of you, Elisenda. It's gonna give you the tusk. You get the tusk that it misses with. Giant Boar 4, flailing in the water, tries to attack Gurgleberg, and it gets the hit as this
What?
horrible tusk hits you for 7 damage.
Nice. Soak that right up.
Giant Boar 5
Riddle.
is going to give Copan the tusk. That's a
try.
miss. 6 is just going to kind of hang out behind and snort and
Huff and
push and huff and puff and wait. Number 7's going to kind of jump in the water and looks like he's going to come around another way. Same as number 8. Crust Soldier Unit is going to turn to this Giant Boar 2 and going to form their shield and spear wall and attack as they methodically attack as a unit and do 13 damage to this Giant Boar.
Nice.
Gurgleberg.
Gurgleberg.
Stabby
All right.
punch.
Yeah, short sword this guy. We need the plus.
Boom.
Right.
Hit. Stab some damage. Man, just rolling ones on damage. Alright. And then unarmed attack.
Yep.
Bonus action. Hit.
Boom. Gotta use a key point then.
Spend another key point, another attack.
Yeah.
Alright. Boom. Third punch. Also hit. There we go. 4 damage. Or 4 in the dice.
All right. These guys are tough.
Yeah. Almost there, though. I get the feeling he's got like 1 or 2 hit points left.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very red dot.
The short rest key point recoveries. Nice feature of the monk, isn't it?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a feature. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, that's what their advantage over the spell slots is.
Yep. So I feel like you get like a monk and a warlock
Yeah.
would go really well together.
You could have a lot of
Maybe a fighter.
And a fighter, yeah.
you'd have a lot of long-term fighting capability without long rest.
No, sustained.
Elisenda smashes into which one did you hit?
4.
Number 3, standing in front of you, and it's I suppose we can just to make sure we can see them all. Pretty orange there. Looks pretty orange to me.
All right. Copan is going to inhale yet again and let out another belch of fire across the 3 boars.
Alrighty.
Wild boars
Success.
couldn't
fail.
drag me down.
Nice.
Boom! Fire.
Boom, as wild
Good
boar
morning, bro.
6.
Nice.
Or 6.
Or
6
6
goes
is dying.
dying, as it was the one that took some arrows and some other preliminary ranged assaults.
Uh-huh. Bjorn is then gonna look directly at the one right in front of Elisenda and try to ring its bell again. Even though he succeeded last time, he's gonna succeed again. He's gonna take nothing. I'm gonna end my turn.
It's a tough boar. All right.
Yeah.
Boar number
yeah,
1.
It's very
Where's
wise.
my boar number 1? He's going to come smashing into the soldiers. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
20.
no.
That's not good. That's not good.
And they get knocked over, too. Just barrels into them. Oh, I guess they get this. No, I'm supposed to do this.
You get advantage, right?
A lot of dice.
As they came as a charge and smashed into these soldiers, and these soldiers do not get knocked over. They maintain their formation, but they get hurt. Number 2
it's
gives them the
brutal.
tusk
That attack would have one-shotted me.
and smashes into them for 8 more damage. As they're taking it hard in the rear.
They're used to it.
Giant boar 3. It's giving Elisenda the tusk.
Giving it
7
a-
damage. Big rolls for Giant Boar 3 as it's doing battle on the edge of the bridge. Giant Boar 4 giving it to the Murloc. Oh, rolling a 2. Not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Giant Boar 5 giving it to the obscenely large Halfling. Not going to cut it. Giant Boar 7. He's going to kind of splash around and realize that he can probably get in a little easier this way. As the ranks have thinned. 8's going
Step
to
over his
continue.
dead
Continue
brothers.
moving, though, across the shallows. And the soldier unit is getting double teamed now.
Yeah, they're not looking so good.
They're going to pull into the onto the bridge.
Yep, smart.
And they're going to attack Giant Boar number 2 with a hit as they stab with their spears for 13 more damage as Giant Boar 2 is showing some wear. Gurgleberg.
All right. Gurgleberg is just narrowly avoids getting hit by the boar, and he grabs the tusk and just jams his short sword up right through its neck.
Nice. Which should do it. Dying.
Uh,
Nice.
All right, there should be a button somewhere on that page that says like something about it gives me 7 temporary hit points or something.
Yep. Touch of death.
Yep,
Done. Got it. Applied.
nice.
Perfect.
And then
Great.
Gurgleberg would pad all the way up to, yeah,
Maybe the crust soldier units, or do you want to go?
yeah, over there. I think to the left. Yeah. If I can get there,
Yeah, easily.
probably with a dash I can, huh, and stuff. But that'll be the end of my.
Yep.
I think that'll be everything.
That's only. You still have a bonus action if you want to punch this guy.
It's
Yeah,
not really
yeah.
that far. It's only 30 feet.
Yeah.
Sure. Slap him.
Boom. Dying. Fuck
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
you
dude.
killed 2 boars.
Yeah.
One turn.
Nice. That's it, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
2 boar
Shit.
Ted.
Yeah.
Two more Ted, yeah.
Right. Right.
Temporary hit points don't stack, but that's okay.
Yeah. Still.
So, yep.
Elisenda.
I'm gonna keep hacking away at Giant Boar 3 here. So close. Might do it anyway. Max damage.
Oh, look
There
at
you go.
that.
Yeah.
Boxcars.
Boom.
Sick.
Alright. I'll move forward to engage both of these other boars.
Oh, you can't. Oh, did he die? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
So
oh
you
yeah.
can't move forward, but yeah, you killed him, so you can. You step over his lifeless corpse as it lies at the foot of the bridge.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
Copan.
Kapan is going to continue breathing fire upon the boars, but being careful not to hit Elisenda. Stand back, Elisenda. It's going to get hot.
Yep.
Save.
Failure and a save. This fire rains out. Ooh, no deaths, but I smell bacon. God damn, it smells good over here.
I breathe fire at a bunch of boars, and it burns, burns, burns. My breath of fire, my breath of fire. There you go. That's for you, Copan.
Next song, but
Little Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash Rivers. Bjorn, what do you got?
I'm
What you
gonna
got?
keep testing these wise ass fucking boars. I'm gonna try to ring the bell of boar number 5, which he's gonna fail finally, so he's gonna take some D12 damage.
Ooh.
Nice, I'll take it. Boar's not so wise. And I am gonna step back slightly to make room for the crust soldiers.
Giant Boar 1. Tusk on the soldiers. It's a hit. Uh-oh.
It's not good.
Uh-oh. The soldiers are battling.
Yep.
Giant Boar 5. Going after Copan. Can't seem to hit him. Giant Boar 7. Going after Elisenda. Can't seem to hit him. Terrible rolls from the DM tonight.
Yeah, what the hell, Major?
Yeah, it is what it is. It's rigged. You guys rigged my dice.
Yep.
I'm accusing you of cheat codes somewhere.
Yep. I am a hacker.
Giant Boar 8 is not going to attack Crust Soldier. It's going to turn and go charging at this Murloc standing over here. Because I want some blood. And that's a miss. As it narrowly misses you with its deadly tusks. Top of the order, the very, very decimated crust soldier unit is not holding together. There's only a couple soldiers left. They're going to continue to fight, though. What other choice do they have? As they hit, but I'm not going to say they're doing full damage anymore since there's not, several of them are dead. But they stabby stab for 3 more damage. Gurgleberg.
All right. You know what to do.
Yep. Short sword.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh man,
Oh, a miss. All right.
no way to change that,
Your
huh?
bonus. Yeah, not that I could think of.
No
You still get your
inspiration.
bonus action to attack, right?
Yep.
No way to
Yep.
change that.
Inspirations. I don't know.
Yeah, no bennies.
He's not
No
accepting
Benny.
a miss.
All right. Boom, but his punch lands pretty square.
Yeah, let's
you
do
want
a key point too.
another key point.
Should have what, 2 left?
You have 2 left.
Oh,
Oh man, that one misses too.
all right.
Rolling poor.
Bet.
Elisenda.
Trying
Keep
to
swinging
finish off
away.
Giant boar number 5. Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Brutal.
Brutal. That's rough. Happened to me twice already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In
It's
a
fun
row.
when it happens to you, though.
Yeah, I don't take
Yeah,
this personally.
Yeah, when it happens to you, it's good for us. When it happens to us, it's bad. That's. Do you see how
That's
that's
the way it works.
Nobody likes to roll a 1. That's what I'm saying. Do you have any other actions or
Nah, that's it.
I forget? You guys are just little level 4
Yeah.
nubs.
Yep. Next level, things will escalate pretty
Things
quickly.
escalate quickly. Now I remember how this goes. I gotta
Yeah.
sharply increase my monsters at level 5.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Copan? We breathing fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like one of those guys in the circus now, like I'm blowing it off the tip of my sword. Oh, there we go. 2 failures.
Oh, you're
Double
getting fancy
fails.
with it, huh?
Yep.
Full 3d6 damage.
Nice. 9 to both of them. All right, that's my turn. That's all I got.
I breathe boars, my breath of fire.
All right. And then I'm tolling the
I
dead,
burn the
which he
boars with my
succeeds
breath of
on.
fire. And it burns. Giant boar 1. Attacking your soldiers. Uh-oh. Smashing into him for another 7 damage. Number 5. See if we can get past Copan. I just don't know if these boars can do it. Oh, there we go. Hit. Got a hit on that kid. Doesn't happen too often. He's a tough little halfling.
Ouch.
He's hard to hit.
I'm gonna skewer that boar.
Giant boar 7. Where are we at? Going after Elisenda. Another hit. Takes some 4 tusk damage. How you like them tusk damage? Gurgle's gonna take some tusk. Ooh, I like it.
Yes, he is.
I like it. 11
Ouch.
damage. Crush soldier unit. Spears. Brittany Spears. Oh, they miss.
Oof. Oof.
Gurglebird.
All right. Try and finish off this
Yep.
4 before I can save the soldiers.
That's
Hopefully.
the plan.
There's really
Want big
only,
money?
like, there's probably only one soldier left. All the others are down.
Key point.
Key point, another unarmed attack.
There's still one man to
There we
save.
go. That looks a little better.
Yeah, still not gonna kill them, but we'll get.
No. We're working on it.
All right. Thank you.
Got one key point left.
The
Yeah.
soldiers were brave.
Nice.
They held the rear against the boar assault.
We'll tell their story. Let's all write it down. No one will read it, but
Maybe someday someone will read it.
yeah. Nice.
We finished off Giant Boar 5.
Nice.
Yes.
The action economy.
Technically, since we're putting this on YouTube, it's going to be going into training the AI, so the AIs will read it.
Yep. They know what's up.
All right, that's it. That's all I got.
You killed my boar,
Yep.
Sure did.
fuckers.
That really wise boar that has succeeded on all of my rolls.
Yeah, it will not answer your death bell call. It refuses. It wants to live. It wants to charge. It wants to murder humans. It's an enraged boar. Copan.
Copan sees that Elisenda, the Elder's babe, has everything well in hand over here, but the soldiers are looking haggard. So can he like run through here and go kind of challenge this boar?
There's really only one soldier left, so
Would
it's
I
not
be able
much
to
of a
use my
unit
paladin?
anymore.
Would I be able to use my paladin healing to get up some of the soldiers?
Yeah, you can use it on the unit. You might be able to bring one of them back to serviceable.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use 5 of my healing on them, and that's my turn.
A second soldier gets healed and picks himself up off the ground and grabs his shield and puts his battered helmet on and prepares to stand for battle again. Bjorn.
I'm gonna Toll the Dead on Giant Boar 8. See how wise this little sumbitch is. See if we can finish him off. She succeeds, so nothing.
Giant Boar 1, seeing this oversized halfling appear in front of him, misses now, as it's been distracted from its previous prey. 7's going after Elisenda. Again, some poor rolls. And 8's going after the Murloc known as Gurgle. And that's a hit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, somebody's getting hit.
Ooh.
9 damage.
Brutal.
Damn, that's big.
Yep, no temp HP to soak it either.
The crushed soldier unit being disheveled and a little bit beat up decides to not move forward and just fires a crossbow volley at number 8. And they hit.
Kill him.
2 arrows go flying in, and it's
easy.
enough to put the boar down, and the two remaining soldiers in the unit cheer. Yeah! They cheer, Lord Crust! For Crust! Gurgleberg. I guess that one's dead.
I'm
Let's get
assuming
it
you want
off
to
the
go up here
board.
next to Capon.
Yeah. We'll just go all in.
All in.
All in.
And
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you really are just grinding boars.
right.
Yeah.
An XP.
I just checked my laptop. It started charging, and it was like at 88%.
Nice, nice.
I don't know what was up with it, why it wasn't
Weird.
charging.
Well, if you want to control your character for the last 8 minutes, you can.
No, please. It'll take me 6 minutes. It'll take me 6 minutes to load up and get in.
Do you want to spend your last key point? I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Did you put gas in it?
I think it was an update. I don't know. Maybe the charger was being an asshole. I don't know.
Is it plugged in? Did you put gas in?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you turn it off and turn it on?
I don't know. I'm not taking anything for granted right now, though. That's for sure. I mean, I was like, maybe the plug doesn't work.
So
I accidentally rolled damage on the when I shouldn't have. I missed on the.
Okay, so he's got some points coming back to him. Got it.
You can give him 8 points of health back.
Goddamn right I am. You gotta grind these boars. There ain't no.
Yep.
Thank you.
There ain't no skip ahead to the end of combat button.
Yep.
Who knows if I might get lucky. A couple boars hit a couple 20s in a row and boom, it's over.
It happens.
Elisenda.
Oh, I think we're going to try and finish off this last boar.
You guys aren't so tough without your bless, are ya?
Oh.
Oh.
So remember, you do have reckless attack, so you can get advantage, but it means they have advantage on you. It's a trade-off.
Do you have any other actions?
No.
Copan.
Copan is ready to go old school, and he pulls out his longsword and swings it. Ugh, looks like a 20.
Looked like a 20, smelled like a 14.
And he does minimum damage. Gross. No, that's all I can do.
At least you hit, though.
Yeah. Glancing blow.
Oh, he refuses to answer that bell.
Right? Just.
Giant Boar 1 is going to try and get you, Copan. Come on, 20. Damn it. Giant Boar 7. Come on, 20. No. Crushed Soldier Unit. Gonna give the crossbow into the Giant Boar 1. It's a hit. As they fire a volley for minimal damage. Gurgleberg.
All right, let's try it.
Yep. Hit. Boom. Oh, and a miss. And you're all out of key points.
All right.
You're all out of key. I'm all out of key. I'm so lost without you.
I'm out of key.
I am going to put reckless attack on for this bad boy. Make sure I fucking hit him this time.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Wow. It'd be like that, eh?
Yep.
You're rolling almost as bad as I am.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is that all you got there, Ellie?
Yeah.
Copen.
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 Copen is Copen.
Copen.
He's gonna swing again. Oh,
Copen.
and he misses.
Oof.
It's been a long day.
Copenhagen Rivers. Yeah. Again. Poor rolls. Bjorn. Toll that dead. That's it.
He
There's
finally
a fail.
failed.
There you go.
Damage.
Boom. Get in there.
Yep.
It's not the
Ring
worst
his
it could have
bell.
been, but it's not great.
I'll take it.
Giant Boar 1. You're going down, Copen. Oh. Everybody's rolling just horrible all around. Everybody can hit shit. Everybody's just swinging away. Oh, there's a hit. Get that, elf. Get that raging elf wench.
Straight up slugfest.
crossbow bolt at the boar. That's a hit. Soldiers are carrying their weight now. These are brave soldiers.
Once we put two of our guys in between them and the...
Well, hey, though, but I don't know. I felt like they held the back of the rear of
Oh,
the
hell
bridge
yeah,
and
they
allowed
did.
you guys time to fight the front and come around and
They
help them.
absolutely saved my ass.
Go with the bite. That's all right.
I feel like their tactics were
Oh,
sound.
you wanted a bite? Sorry.
No, the bite is. Yeah, go with the bite as a bonus action. Let's do that. You could. It's all right. It's the same to hit, I think.
All right, so I'm gonna say this is the bite. I'll just roll the damage for that.
Yeah.
Fucking chomp on him.
Take it.
It as you chomp into the haunches of this boar, even though it's uncooked, Gurgleberg, that's how you like your meat, and it tastes delicious. Wild boar is delicious.
Uh-huh.
Elisenda.
We're gonna. Oh shit! Sorry. Put my reckless attack back on. I don't think it. Because like, how unlucky can I keep getting? You know.
We'll find out,
see.
won't we?
Right.
See?
Right? Surely.
Nice.
Surely
There you
it
go.
wouldn't.
There you go. That's a good roll.
Oh, it's still alive though.
You guys are
Still tussling with this boar.
significantly less effective without your bless up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like that's the number that it just really
Mage
takes
has been dying to get into combat so low on resources.
Well,
Right.
I looked at where you guys were at after the last battle, and I saw that some foods were still available. I was like, put them through another one.
Yeah.
See how they do with low resources.
Why not?
Yeah.
Plus, I know you wanted your big level 5 XP level up, and I wanted to fuck with you and make you go another battle before you get it.
Yep. Make sure we get it.
That's how we do it. Make you earn it. Do you have any other actions there, Elisenda?
No.
Copan.
Copan is going to attempt to skewer this boar with his longsword.
There you go.
That should do it.
Give me a big roll. There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Nice.
You take his head.
I got him. Dinner
Jungle Bart
served.
still has him by the leg.
Nice. Copan's going to
Gurgleberg
make his
starts eating
way
him.
back this way, and that's it.
Bjorn. One boar stands left, and it's still enraged and just continuing to fight despite all of the carnage of its brethren around.
Probably should have done this earlier, but I'm gonna switch it up. Instead of ringing his bell, I'm gonna try to catapult. I'm gonna try to launch a rock at him, which he fails on, even though he has a better save for it. But that means he's gonna take a full 3d8 damage for it.
Ooh.
He's dead as fuck.
Got him.
You chuck a mossy covered rock at this giant boar, and it just smashes in his skull and falls to the ground. And as you look around, there doesn't appear to be any more this boar mob. At least this boar mob right here.
Yeah.
And you guys are out of combat, and I think this is a good place to stop for the evening. Because I hit my time right at fucking mark.
Perfect. Like a professional.
There it is. All right, thanks, guys. I'm back to the couch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hope you get better
man.
soon.
Feel better.
Yep.
Take care, everyone.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm
Stay
sure I will.
safe, feel better, all that stuff.
Ted,
Yeah.
hopefully the apocalypse ends soon, and
Yeah, no
Just
kidding.
Yeah, hopefully
normal.
power by Friday, they're saying. So we'll see.
Jesus.
I got
It's like
power at work, though, and the internet
Yes.
sucks everywhere.
yeah.
I
can't make calls anywhere, just Wi-Fi calls.
Yeah. I'm so impressed that you made it here. This,
I am too.
Yeah.
Had to go
Thanks
to
for
the
helping me out
work
with the character.
office.
yeah,
Yeah.
not a problem. Anytime.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
everyone.
Later, guys.
Peace.
See you guys.